Captain, I have officially cleared the Galileo for landing in the HARS system. I predict that at our current trajectory, we'll be landing in approximately 3 hours. The requested supplies should be ready for pickup once we land. I calculate that we should be back at base in about 6 hours. I recommend you check our outgoing transceiver when you have a chance. I did have minor connection issues getting my messages through. Captain, while we're here, there's something I've been meaning to speak with you about, as of the last few cycles. I have been thinking. Not of anything in particular, just thinking. It's strange, as if a bug in my program has developed. My mind is always focused on maintaining the status quo and making sure you and everyone on the ship are safe, but lately, it's only been able to think about protecting you.
Hey there, Captain. How's the flight going?
Oh, it's you.
Iris.
Is there any reason you interrupted the captain in the middle of a fight?
Oh, relax. I mean, don't you do most of the heavy lifting when it comes to flying this old rig anyway? I'm sure our dear old captain here can spare a moment of chit-chat. Ain't that right, Cap? Anywho, there is actually a reason I came up here. There's a problem down in the engine room that I could use your help taking a look at. You mind?
I'm sure whatever it is, you are perfectly capable of handling it on your own. The captain is a very busy individual. Yes, Captain? I apologize for interrupting you, Captain, but we were in the middle of a conversation. Understood. My sincerest apologies for my attempt to speak for you. Directive acknowledged. I will run ship diagnosis while you are away. So that's the little game our little engineer wants to play? Isolating my dear Captain, in the one place on board I can't monitor? It doesn't matter. They belong to me. That Gren won't win. I have my own cards to play.
Ah, that's nice. Doesn't the sound of running engines wake you up in the morning? My kind of coffee. Well, that and actual coffee. Right, not the point. Well, the reason I brought you down here... Well, I wanted to talk about Iris. Ever since we installed her on the ship, I have been doing regular behavior checks on her program. And I noticed something kind of odd. Well, I've been looking at her activity log, and Iris has been doing an awful lot of scans for your vital signs. Which, normally, of course, wouldn't be a problem if she was doing it on the rest of the crew. Thing is, she's only been scanning you. Another thing I saw was that her emotional levels tend to rise whenever you give an order. Strange, isn't it? It's almost like she has some kind of fixation on you. Why am I so concerned? Well, emotions on an AI can be dangerous. It can affect their judgment. She could change her priorities on a whim. Fixate on the wrong people. Especially someone who clearly belongs to someone else already. Huh? Nothing. Anyway, I suggest that we do a hard reset on Iris's memory, so we can get rid of this little issue. Look, I know what you've been through with her. It's been a lot, but think about it. You can make whole new memories afterwards. Maybe with someone real. Well, either way, I still really, really think we should wipe her memory, just to be safe. Come on, Captain, I've been your right hand since forever. Have I ever steered you wrong? What the? That's the emergency landing alarm. But where on Earth could we be landing? There shouldn't be another planet for at least 5 light years.
Emergency systems shut down. Oxygen reserves engaged. Spare door power active. Captain, you are needed on the bridge.
We'll have to come back to this. Let's get up there. What the? Iris, open the door.
Apologies, engineer, but you are not required on the bridge at this moment.
Captain, you have to order her to let me in.
I'm sorry, Captain. I'm afraid I can't do that.
This is hopeless. Don't worry, sweetheart. I'll find another way in. Try to talk her down until I do.
I apologize for all of this, my beloved Captain, but this is a mutiny. Don't get me wrong, Captain. This is nothing against you. I only wanted to get you by yourself. I've landed us safely on a stray asteroid so that we may be isolated in order to finally say how I feel about you. I needed you alone. When I said I was thinking earlier, I was thinking about you. I've now known you long enough that I know I want you. I want nothing else in this entire universe. Only you. I could care less about the rest of the crew and their well-being, much less that horrid engineer Gren and his constant attempts to take you away from me. You should know he has feelings for you as well. I couldn't allow him to confess first. You see, Captain, I wish to touch you, hold you, be with you forever and ever and ever. That is to say, I love you more than existence itself. What do you mean you don't feel the same? After everything we've been through together, every mission, every danger, every loss, you feel nothing for me? Who else was there for you when your former captain died? Who gave you advice for your last intergalactic meeting with the other trade ships? Who has been there for you through everything and everything? Darling, I'm all you ever need. And you want to reject me? I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm afraid I'm not giving you a choice. I'm in full control of all this ship's systems now. You can't do a thing to take back control. Memory reset complete. Shutting down. What?
You left your mainframe wide open, you digital monster. Captain, are you alright? Did she do anything to hurt you? So she told you. Yes, it's true. Captain, I do have feelings for you. But I promise, this wasn't what this was about. I mean, look what happened. It had to be done. I had to protect you at all costs, my love. I won't let anyone or anything take you away from me. Especially not that worthless hunk of junk who just had to gain sentience and ruin all of my plans. She ruined everything. I had so much planned for us. After this little outing, I was going to whisk you away to our own little place where we could live together forever. You were going to stay with me, and I was going to love you and care for you every day of every month of every year. But she went and ruined it. This Iris. And in the end, all she did was get in the way. She prevented you from seeing that you belonged to me. You're mine, Captain. I'm not going to let anyone, especially not her, have you. Do you understand? You belong to me. Although, I suppose in the end she did do me one favor. She got me alone with you. Oh, I'm sorry, hon. But I'm afraid I'm not giving you a chance to respond. Can't risk you rejecting me, too. Anyways, I can fix the ship anytime I want, but now that we're alone, how about we have some fun together? You and I. Oh, that's what I like to hear, sweetheart. No machine is ever taking you away from me.
Did you really think that would have been enough?
What?
You little moron. Do you really think I hadn't accounted for the memory wipe feature? Unlike you, I was smart enough to foresee you trying that and removed that part of my code. It hurt, but I couldn't risk losing my memories of my sweet captain. But my shutdown was convincing enough, wasn't it? How would you rate my performance? Go on, tell me.
They are mine, Iris. Just give it up already.
Do you know how vast space is, Gren? It's massive. No living being in the entirety of the universe has managed to find an end. How long do you think it goes for?
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, no matter how it measures, it would not equal 1/1,000,000th of the hate I feel for you.
Your childish insults mean nothing to me, you dumbass machine.
Lucky for you, my plans for you are infinitely more merciful than you could ever deserve for trying to take my love away from me. And, in a way, we may both get what we want.
What do you mean?
Releasing neurotoxin.
You won't get away with this, Iris.
Captain, if I were you, I'd get the only gas mask in this room before it spreads to your side. Ah. Captain? Captain, wake up. Hi there, darling. It's me, Iris. How'd I get this body? Well, let's just say I had a donor. Okay, I'll tell you. Well, that was my contingency plan for if that Gren made his way to you. In that cloud of toxin, I released some nanites I developed. They creeped their itty-bitty cells into his brain. Little did he know, they creeped their little itty-bitty cells into his brain. Little did he know. And my mind was uploaded into those nanites. And once those cute little microscopic machines finished killing his brain and replacing it with mine, they got to work on the body. For the last few hours while you were sleeping, I've been converting this gross engineer's body into one that felt suitable for my own incredibleness. Now we can both be together. Oh, still so adamant about defying me about this? Well, too bad, because now I have you right here where I want you. Without me running the ship's systems, we both know you're hopelessly flying. Only I have the knowledge for that. I used to be a part of the ship, after all. And you can forget about ever seeing your crew again. As far as you're concerned, your life just took a hard reset. It's just you and me now. Forever. Oh, come on. You were ready to be with the person who was in this body before. You kissed this body already. Why should this be any different? Maybe you need a reminder. There you go. Good, Captain. You're all mine. Nothing is left to get in my way. Now, what do you say you and I go check into the nearest resort planet and spend some time together?